Hi guys, CJ here. Just thought I'd make a quick video regarding my new 15-minute time frame strategy I've been working on. Been backtesting for a while now and been getting success, so I thought I'd just do a quick explanation video on my AUDCAD trade from Friday. Now, as you can see, late Thursday evening, price was ranging and it was moving sideways. And then on Friday morning, we had a clear impulse to the downside and we printed that new low. Now, those of you that know about support and resistance will know that once we've broken support, it becomes the new resistance. And you can see we've had a little retracement back into this previous level of market structure. We then had that next impulse to the downside. And although it wasn't very significant, you can clearly see we created a new low. Now that was confirmation for me that we are clearly in a downtrend and we're in a bearish cycle, and it was highly probable we were going to see that next push to the downside. As you can see, we were creating lower highs and lower lows. Now we had another little retracement back into this previous level of structure, but we failed to break it and create a new high. We then had another impulse to the downside. Now, as soon as I saw a bullish candlestick form, I took a Fibonacci from the high to the low, and as you can see, that lined up with a 78.6% fib level. Now just remember, we want to see a correction to form at least 50% of the move, and as you can see, we had a body close around 50%, but remember, we don't want 100%, because if it comes all the way back up, it would be correcting all of the move, and then the move would be invalid. We then had another little push to the downside, and this was where I entered the trade. In hindsight, probably entered it a little bit too soon because we didn't create that new low, and we had a little correction back into this next level of previous structure. But as you can see, we had a rejection of higher prices twice. Okay, you can see these long top wicks, and then we had the next impulse to the downside. Now you can see that that ties in with the 1, 2, 3 of the descending trend line. So we have a 1, we have a 2, and then across this level we had a 3. And you can clearly see that we hit our TP1. Now remember, as soon as we hit TP1, we put stops to break even. That means the trade's risk-free, and then we leave a runner to hopefully hit our target 2 or our target 3. Now just remember, we are looking for just important levels of structure. You can see here that we've got a little level here where when we created that new low, we retraced up, we came back down, we retested the same level, shall I say, and then came up, back down. Again, here you can see this swing low point, and again, it ties in perfectly with this area, which when we had an impulse to the downside, price stopped in this region. Okay, we had a big rejection from this area, a little sideways movement, and then we had a next impulse to the downside. And again, where does that tie up with? That ties up with where my target area for TP3 was. So it wouldn't surprise me if on Sunday evening when the markets open, we come down and hit our TP3. Now just remember, what we're looking for is we need to monitor price action closely to look for exhaustion or signs that price is slowing down. For example, we see a strong impulse to the downside, and then we clearly see a bullish candlestick form. That shows me that we're not going any lower. Again, here we've had a strong, 3 strong bullish candles to the upside, but then we have a bearish candlestick form which shows rejection of higher prices, and you can then see that we've pushed down. Again, here we've had a bullish move to the upside, but then we've seen a rejection of higher prices. Again, strong rejection all the way down, but we've seen a bullish candlestick form. We've had a push to the upside, and a very strong push to the upside, and that would worry me. But as you can see, the next candle was actually a bearish engulfing. It was bigger, and again we had that push to the downside. So it's all about just looking for price action and what it's showing us. I hope this video is helpful, and if you've got any questions, let me know.